What is up? What is up, YouTube? Hey, let me tell y'all something. How y'all doing? Um, Check it out, man. We are here, the Music Recording Network. We are here to record music, which we don't do anymore. But we neutral, man. We shout out to Ali Carter. Love Ali Carter because she's bringing awareness. The mother, the daughter, the two daughters now. Of course, they're gonna come out and speak their mind and say they side of the story, right? I'm trying to get this right, y'all. I'm supposed to be behind some buttons or behind an instrument. I'm supposed to be on the microphone. But hell, everybody think they can microphone it. So that's what I'm doing. Why not me? Check it out, man. Ali, in her stories, I'm not saying she telling the truth, and I'm not saying she lying. I wasn't there. I don't know. But only thing I do know about Ali, these people like Jaguar and Big Homie CC and all, they bringing awareness to this situation. So that's where I came in at. I didn't know that the situation and the problem was so big. So with that being said, Ali Carter, oldest sister, she gonna speak out. Shout out to King World, Kulu. I think I missed one. We getting this. This is coming off of Kulu's website. Cool brother, man. You know, I don't know him personally. Neither one of them. I don't know them personally, but I can tell when they speak in a spirit, what kind of people they are. You know. Oh man, there's a lot of YouTube beef out here. I don't know if y'all know about that, but anyway, check this out, man. I'm gonna start this from 4 minutes in and everything. So I think I'm this well.
So
Here we go.
Keimil, right? Keimil, right? It's Keimil.
Let's start right here.
So people want to talk about Keisha. What Keisha said. Keisha this. Shout out to the OG. Shout out
Here we go.
to the Beam team. Shout out to S Squad, man. Shout out to everybody that came from King World's chat. Let's go ahead and break this wide open. So people want to talk about Keisha. What Keisha said. Keisha this, Keisha that. But what about the oldest daughter? Right? And what about the oldest daughter? Let's get into that. Let's see what she had to say.
Keimil, go ahead, babe. Let them know.
Keimil, right? Keimil, right? It's Keimil. If I'm saying it if I'm saying it right, that's the oldest daughter, right? Keisha, I think, is what, the second or third oldest. Tori being the third or fourth oldest. Okay, so understand the hierarchy, right? So Keimil is the oldest daughter coming to speak and address Keisha, who was in the chat last night at King Rose Live, and Ali and their lives. Okay. And I'm gonna speak about the trolls and you know why this is happening.
Yeah.
Because of some other bullshit. But like I said, let's get into the receipts first.
Now y'all need to check this out right here because when somebody sent it to me, they told me exactly what timestamp to go to. Right. So I went to that timestamp and I was like, whoa, yeah, we need to check this one out. So y'all know how Uncle Mike do. I don't do no clickbait. You know, if I'm bringing you something I think is worthwhile or entertaining or funny and all that, there's a lot of bull crap going on in this YouTube world. I done found out. I got a buddy of mine that knows algorithms and all this stuff in the background and everybody. I'm still checking some of this stuff out. I'm like, how come these people getting these big numbers, man? Well, our numbers don't look as good as theirs. Now I know. But anyway, with that being said, man, let's check it out. Since everybody want to talk. Everybody say they don't want me to talk.
Keimil, go ahead, babe. Let them know who you are and how old are you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Keimil. I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 this June. I'm the oldest of my sisters and to my mom. As far as my sister Keisha, You know that we were raised in the same household with the same structure rules of going to school, working, and being somebody in the world. What you, Tori, did and is still continuing to do, and even Jada, it's unbelievable for you to sit here and say that you were abused, and we were not. None of us was abused. We were disciplined, but not abused. You know, Ma had rules for us. We couldn't dress a certain way. We couldn't hang out with a certain crowd of people, of kids. We couldn't do things that would destroy us. And you knew that. But for you to go on another platform and lie like that, there's no way to mend anything with you.
Not at all.
Nothing. And I'm telling you right now, there's me, oldest sister, there's nothing for you even to say that I've done things to and Tori. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. You know I've not did anything to you. Mom has not did anything to you. You know that. But for you to have that in your mind, a story like that in your mind, you story and release it like that lie is unbelievable. I'm hearing it and seeing it. You guys did this so much to the point where I had to drop out of
Well,
college.
she's in the comments right now. Do you want her to come up here?
Yeah, of course.
Tell her, come on.
Of
Okay,
course.
Keisha, here go the link right here for you,
Mama
Keisha.
said,
Nick,
"Come
I'm gonna go ahead and
on."
drop you. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh
drop
shucks,
down,
maybe this is
and I'll let
Okay.
her just go ahead and come up here. Then, yeah, and just we just do it like
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah, and
Right.
I just give it. That's what I was telling her earlier. That's why I was like, I wanted to see what she was talking about.
Yeah,
And
let's
ask
see
all
what
this
you're talking
stuff.
about.
Okay,
oh
so
shucks.
cool.
So I
Cause
guess we got two sisters going on here. This ain't the spoiler alert. This not the timestamp they told me so. Oh man, so that's this getting juicy already. You got both sisters. One sister is on Allie's side, I guess, saying that yes, they was abused. And you got the other sister on the mama side. So, good God Almighty, big baby. I said big baby. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I dropped this fucking video on your ass.
Well,
Hold
is
up.
it a way that
Let's
ask
see
all
what you're
this
talking
stuff?
about.
Okay, so cool.
Cause I dropped this fucking video on your ass.
Is that the mother? I guess.
Well, is it a way that your daughter can, begin talking to her? Because I don't want you to be upset and stuff and all that. I don't want you.
Sounds good. She can go ahead. Let her speak. Let her speak.
Boy, I can't wait till this Wi-Fi and what is it, 5K,
People
6K.
understand, and I hope everybody want to talk about what Keisha got to say. Hopefully, right, y'all take what Keimil got to say and y'all post that shit on y'all's channel too, and show y'all followers that too. Because I have a feeling that a lot of y'all ain't gonna do that because y'all are trying to push this fake narrative. Y'all are trying to push Miss Outlaw out of the Allie Carter shit so that y'all can control it with this Keisha White lady, right? And we're gonna get into this. No, this isn't a repeat. I dropped the link for Keimil and Miss Outlaw to come up here. So as soon as they come up here, like I said, as soon as they come up here, I'll bring them on, and I got some questions for them. And if they want to, speak and address the situation,
wait.
then they can. But I wanted to play this from last night, because a lot of people missed this.
Oh,
This
okay.
was, this wasn't titled in the video. This wasn't,
Part of the plan.
it was a whole other live that they were doing. Okay.
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 So maybe it's not
okay. So 1 second.
two sisters. I don't know.
Is this one of the Outlaws family or is this somebody else? T. T.
Oh, he listening from YouTube.
T. Hello.
Hello. Hold on.
He said,
Yes. Yeah. T. Are you there?
Hello. 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 Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you
Are you
hear
part
me?
of the Outlaw family?
I just came into this and I learned the truth, and I have something to add, if I may.
Yeah,
I
okay,
am
T,
greatly
as I'm
edited.
sorry, but right now is not the open panel. When I get through the video, this link is strictly for Camille Outlaw and Miss Outlaw. If you want to come up after and give your thoughts after we get to the receipts in like the next 30
Why she
minutes,
say
then feel
something
free to
anyway?
come back up,
Watch.
T, and you can share your
Why she
thoughts.
say
But this
something
is
anyway?
only for like King World, Beam Team, Miss Outlaw, Camille. That's what this link's for, okay? I appreciate that, but we're focused straight on the target here. We're not trying to be distracted. We're trying to get Camille's and what she had to say shared, all this. Okay. So as you can see, right, it's Camille Outlaw. Hello, this is Miss Outlaw's daughter, Camille. We are trying to get the link. Okay. So, like I said, I'm gonna drop the link again. And whenever they feel like they want to come up and give their expressions, then yeah, like definitely do that. But I'm gonna rewind what Camille first said, and then she came up later on the panel,
Here we go.
okay, to address the situation.
All right.
Okay,
Let me fast forward a little bit, man, because we.
King World can just drop the receipts as whenever
All
he
right,
wants.
let's fast forward.
I can get you on
Yeah,
Instagram. Just want Tori and Shelly to be in jail, and we want Allie to come back home and get help. Right? We want Allie to be back within the Outlaw family, not fighting and beefing. Like that's not the whole point of like Miss Outlaw coming out here. And she even said during the live with King World that she has family members, she has daughters that don't like her, that are upset with her. You know what I mean? So she said that a few videos back. So this isn't like this shouldn't be a surprise to y'all. You know what I mean? Like if you raise a lot of children, is you got to understand that a lot of the children may not like your parenting styles. If they may have issues. Very difficult, guys. Like it really is.
Opinion.
Out of
Out of order.
deal with saying that you want to talk, and stuff like this or whatever, but then your mom's up here, so you were just gonna come up here and then be arguing with your mom, knowing your mom got a heart condition. See, that don't look good anyway. That lets you know all of that right there is manufactured. You didn't say, let me come up here and explain this whole situation with my sister and how things got out of order with what we're talking about. No, what you would want to do is take the narrative somewhere else and say, oh, it's about me.
Hey,
It ain't
Camille.
even about you
Hey,
at
Camille,
all.
how are you doing?
Ain't your mom got a heart condition. See, that don't look good anyway. That lets you know all of that.
These people come on here and they still listening to YouTube, which is like a 15-second delay, probably more like a 14-second
Camille,
delay.
can you hear me? Hey, Camille, just
Yes,
okay, good. Okay, perfect.
yes, I can hear you. Hello,
Hey, how are you
All
doing?
right, this the daughter.
I'm
I
good.
think this
How are
the
you?
oldest daughter.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I appreciate you from coming to my platform. I'm sorry that you had to deal with this last night and been dealing with this all week. But to fight for your family, to fight for to get your sister back, I support you in that, and I understand why you're doing it. Do you have anything you want to say to address the people, the comments? Feel free to take on the platform.
You gotta take that. Oh,
Again, to everyone that is new and don't know, I am the oldest daughter to Miss Outlaw and the oldest of my 5 sisters, which were six daughters. Um, for my sister Tori Outlaw, no, her name is not Allie Carter. Uh, she's been doing this for years on social media, just making up horrific lies, and for us to see it on all over social media. She's posing as someone she's not. Um, just everything that she's going over her childhood. She's just lying about everything that any and everyone has heard or assumed that she has been. My sister is very smart, is what I remember about her. She's very smart. We grew up in the same household. My mom has raised all of us by herself. Um, And for her for me to watch my sister grow up and to help my mom care for her and my 5 sisters, and to watch her grow up and be smart. She has won awards at school. She's just, I feel like she's smarter than me, and I'm her older sister.
She was smarter.
But for her to do all of this
it's funny how people they always want to give themselves the bigger credit for some reason. I feel like she's smarter than me, and I'm the oldest. And the mother in the background said, "Oh, she is smarter than you." You know, don't get it twisted. Tell the truth. I don't trust her already, man. She got a half a strike, not a whole strike. She got a half a strike.
She's just, I feel like she's smarter than me, and I'm her older sister.
She was smarter.
But for her to do all of this on social media,
look how she just rolled over top of that.
To portray yourself of someone that you're not, and to be with somebody that's influencing you, to damage yourself like that is unbelievable.
Like all y'all doing.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you why she's doing it. Again, we grew up in the same household. Disciplined. My mom disciplined us to go to school, do our house chores, go to work, be the best that we can be. My mom always told us 18 and over, it's going to be different. If you still want to stay at home, you go respect my rules. You're going to go to work and go to school. 18 and up. If you don't want to do that, then you can do your own thing. But my sister had different plans before that. And that I don't understand. Majority of the time that they were doing, Keisha and Tori was doing, with their behavior got out of control. I was at school. All I know is that I would be called out of school by my mom. I would come home to police and CPS, and just was confused about what was going on. Just so confused. And I'm like,
so you weren't there?
What's going on? I was just so blown away by the things that my sister
So she wasn't there.
Would CPS ask you questions?
They would ask me questions. It was questions that was out of the norm. I felt like, I mean, it went from, we had a normal day. We have a normal day at home, get ready for school, go through our day, and all of a sudden I get a call from my mom, and she's in a panic, she's crying, and she's like, "You need to come home. I have CPS and police here. Your sister then either took off from school or she done said some crazy stuff."
Wait a minute. You said it's a normal day, we get dressed to go to school. Then all of a sudden, my mother called me.
Looked like you dropped out. Looked like you were kind of breaking up for a little bit there. Money Mo, you there? Shout out to Money Mo.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, cool?
Here she is.
It went out.
Okay, sorry. You good now?
It's okay. It got to a point where this was like a daily routine for her. She would call CPS. There were police, and it was just a routine to the point where we ended up in court. It literally led us up into court, and it was thrown out. Nothing was found of any type of abuse, anything like that. And at the time, I was 22. I was 22 years old.
So you wasn't there.
So I was really confused about what we never experienced nothing like this ever. Ever.
Man, she wasn't there, y'all.
So by the time it was thrown out, she was missing. Nobody knew where she was. So at this point,
because you wasn't there, lady. I'm sorry, you wasn't there. So I can't. You already got a half a strike, and I'm just gonna say you wasn't there. So your half a strike definitely stands up now. How about that? Still got a half a strike from me because you weren't there. Mama could have been lying to you over the phone. This girl tripping after allegedly, maybe after the oldest one left. Now mama don't have no real help because the oldest one is gone. Maybe. I'm not saying she did. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping my mind playing tricks on me, because you weren't there. So it's mama word against the two daughters' words that was getting it. She probably kirked off on these people, them little kids. They ain't doing what they supposed to do. They want to be sassy and try to get away with it. So maybe, I'm just letting y'all know, I'm not saying Allie is telling the truth, and I'm not saying mama telling the truth. I'm just saying we was not there.
So man, she been on all over social media saying all this crazy stuff, and she was with this lady the whole time. This whole time, just portraying herself that she's not. She's not no Ali Carter, no Leilani Carter. She's Tori Outlaw, and that's who I know. That's my sister, Tori Outlaw. I don't know her as no Leilani Carter or no Ali Carter. She's never been to no Diddy party. She's never been human trafficked. None of that.
How do you know?
Where she getting this information is coming from that lady that she's with, Shelly Carter. She's the one that brainwashed her, coached her to say all of this stuff. And it's not even making any sense what she's saying. None of it's making any sense.
First of all, you've been gone to school, and who knows how long she was missing or gone before mama contacted you. It ain't like soon as she walked down the street, you can see her turning the corner and mama picking up the phone. Maybe that didn't happen. Mama probably waited till the weekend was finished and said, "Yeah, girl, how you doing? This is my daily call. Oh, by the way, your sister ran away again." So she could have been gone for a couple of days. A party only needed 1 or 2 nights. You said she was missing for a little while. Oh my God. I'm just trying to see these receipts. People call them receipts. I don't see how, it's like when you tell a story, it's so many different ways you can tell a story and say, well, it could have happened this way. You mean there's no possibility that it couldn't happen this way? There's no possibility that she could have ran away for 2 days, and next thing you know, on the 3rd day, she meet up with Puffy, and Puffy had her for 4 or 5 days, and then she came back home. You wasn't there, so I don't understand this.
She knew how we grew up. She knew what our hopes and her dreams, what she had for us to be in the world was to go to school, work hard, have our own, and be somebody important.
True. I'm eating, y'all.
Dang it. I don't know what's going on. She'll be back up in a minute. We're having connection issues, guys. I apologize.
Supporting your mother and being a real daughter. Like, your mother needs people that love her around her more than right now. So God bless you and thank you so much for standing by your mother. You've been standing by your mother when you was in. This young lady dropped out of college to support her mother. Okay, that's what real love is all about. You will drop anything. You're supposed to drop anything at the drop of a dime to go and help and support your mother.
Amen to that. That's what
Again, Keimil,
that's what Uncle Mike does.
And God bless you. And I'm so glad that your mother has you. Okay, because I can tell you're very intelligent, you're smart, I can tell by your voice, beautiful. You have a beautiful heart, and from a mother that has a child that's a grown child that suffers from mental illness. Thank you so much for supporting your mother, because she needs you right now more than ever. So thank you so much for being such a wonderful daughter.
Thank you. And I'm actually, if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't even be here. So I'm thankful and humbled and grateful and honored to be a part of my mom.
I'm honored.
And I mean, again, my mom, I could be anywhere. I can be at work. I can be anywhere, and I still hear her voice in my mind. I can still hear her, advice. No, don't do that. So, I mean, my mom is always with me. Even when I'm at work, I call and check on her, see how she's doing on my breaks, my 10-minute breaks, my lunch. I mean, I use my whole lunches to talk to my mom all the time. And I mean, again, I will do anything for my mom and my sisters, even though my sisters are,
Tripping.
saying all these crazy, horrific things. Again, my mom, she disciplined us. There was no abuse at all. And I felt like the abuse from my sisters was do your house.
She gone again, y'all. Hell, if people.
Hey, Camille, can I ask you, when was the last time you actually spoke with your sister, Tori, like a real conversation, like sister to sister?
Man, if they can have terrible internet and stuff, I can eat on camera.
Oh, damn, she
You ain't know she dropped up?
she's not up here anymore, but I'm very, very curious to hear when the last time she actually spoke with her sister and what that conversation was about.
True that.
Because I know I'd cuss my sister the fuck out if my sister was...
Hold up, man. Wait a minute. Look at it.
Hello?
Hello. How you doing?
Yes, we hear you.
Man, come on. You mean to tell me nobody turning their camera on? Right. I read my comments. That's terrible. You eating on camera. Well, hey, guess what? The human being eats food. People in my camp, will you stop eating on camera and leave that cord alone? I promise so many times I'm going to leave it alone, but hell, I'm sitting here getting into a zone. I'm sitting here relaxing so I can understand some of this crap. You cannot learn how to parent any kid through no daggone book. It comes from the heart. I would parent the kid to the point where they clearly understand abuse. And you ain't being abused from me when I tell you to go to your room, do your homework, clean the chores, clean the house, do your chores. Anyway, let's keep going. This is ridiculous, man.
Camille?
And this coming from somebody who don't have kids. I don't have no kids, but I helped raise a nephew. And I used to break into him and tell him, look here, man, let me break it down to you.
We hear you, sweetheart.
I wish I had kids.
Yeah. Hey, Camille, drop back down and come back up. Because that's what I think is the issue. Is drop back down. Make sure the link is in your browser.
Man, let's fast forward, man.
Right. Grades. My mouth when I used to cuss as a kid. My mom used to put me in timeout, spank me in my hand, spank me on my butt. Like, that's not abuse. That's discipline. And now we see why the kids be going crazy and acting all types of ways because, we've lost that art of discipline. It's now turned into abuse.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. My mother and father used to whoop my ass. I ain't talking about no timeout. Shit, I wish I had a timeout, boy. If I had a timeout, I'd be messed up in the head. Timeout is not good. I don't give a daggone who you is. Timeout. Put some heat on that behind. They straighten up and fly right. Facts. That's abuse. Yeah, abuse my behind. My mother and father, don't get a whooping from mama, because you might get two. You get a whooping from mama and daddy. Yeah, I remember they doubled up on us a couple of times now. That means you did wrong. Uncles whoop my tail. You don't want that to happen either, because you might get it twice too. Neighbors whoop my tail. God dang, the whole world abusing you? That probably help you. When the neighbors whoop your tail, best friend's father whooped my tail. He ain't whooped me as much as he whooped his own son. Come on now. And y'all call that abuse? Shit. Let me have some kids and they use my phone to call Child Protective Service and the police come up to my house. because you did wrong. Here you go, officer. Take me to jail. Yeah, now what you gonna do? You think I'll let you, you wanna go this, you wanna play this game? See, I don't mind going to jail for what I believe in. He called the police. So, and you here to do what? Take me to jail? Come on, let's go. Come on, I'm ready. Shit. Let's show him what all this gonna be about. Cause now I gotta go to court, pay fines. See, we could be having fun playing with your toys together. But nah, we gotta go through this shit. Yeah. I try to be nice and everything, man, but this is getting ridiculous. This is getting real ridiculous. So you need to train, if you're going to discipline your kids, you need to explain to them the difference between a spanking and abuse. Take them to the movies and show them some real abuse. They be like, dang, I could have did this to you. Let them know. You got to let them know, man.
And in reality, that's not abuse. It's discipline.
Exactly. And that's what you're supposed to do, raising 5 or 6 melanated young
what difference
women.
Does it make what the melanin is? That's what the problem is. Wait a minute, let me take notes. So if they are melanated, I need to spank them on their hand and do timeout. And what else he say? You can't. This is what the problem is. Everybody think they know, depending on what they did and depending on what your heart is. Don't abuse nobody. Don't ball your fist up and punch somebody. Don't make your kid go to school with a screwed up haircut. Seen that on Instagram. That ain't how you discipline a kid. That's humiliation. I can barely say the word, yeah. But and then now he's being taunted by all the bullies, all the people, the girlfriend that he think he like. He's scared to say something to her because now he got to walk around with, kids are different, man. You can't teach a kid by letting him go in front of all his friends with a screwed up haircut or making them walk around with a sign in front of them. All this stupid stuff, man. This internet crap. What goes on in the house stays in the house. But parents, you got to understand and stop. Don't abuse these kids.
To end up a fucking statistic like they try to put us all in the same fucking box anyway, that we're all gonna not graduate and we're all gonna be teen moms and we're all gonna have multiple baby daddies and we're all gonna be in Section 8 and we're all gonna be on food stamps. No, that is exactly why Miss Outlaw was the way that she was. And you can see now what has happened. Since Tori left, her life went down the fucking toilet, okay? She don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and she don't even know hardly what the fuck a window is at this point unless Shelly points her in the direction, okay? So you can see what has happened, and I'm sure Jada and Keisha, I'm sure y'all's lives ain't looking too sunshiny day right now either, due to the fact of how you all have treated your mother, because God is serious when it comes to mothers, okay? He don't play that, and he's not gonna bless you if you don't do right by your mother, and you all are wrong as hell, and you gonna pay for that because you reap what you sow in this world. And until you make shit right with your mother, just like in The Color Purple, everything you think about gonna fail. Real shit.
Yeah. And the fact that Tori and Keisha acting out has caused, her to drop out of college, having put her life on the back burner to help protect her mom from her daughters and stuff like that. I can only imagine what the twins and what the other sisters had to, go through to deal with what, Tori and Keisha put the mom through. Sorry about that, Keimil. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, this stuff need to be edited, man.
Right now, and I can put you on speaker, okay? 1 second. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, Miss Outlaw's coming up too.
Hi, can you hear us?
Hey, Outlaw, can you hear us?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, we can't hear Camille, but we can hear you.
I'm right here.
Okay, there you are. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna drop down the other channel. Okay, that's perfect
Oh,
now.
yes. Okay. Um, Again, my sister, I mean,
She gone.
I would do anything for my family. Uh, as I mentioned, I literally had to drop out of school, um, to just be there for my mom and my sisters. But for my sisters, both of them to be all over social media claiming things that never happened to them, portraying themselves to be something that they're not is really sad, and it's just crazy. And it's ignorant of both of them. Very ignorant of both of them. And I mean,
Hey Camille, when was the last time you actually and hello again to you, Camille. And like I
hello.
said, God bless you for standing by your mother, because I'm telling you, when you lose your mother, it is the worst pain that you will ever feel in your entire life. But you're going to know at the end of the day, you stood by your mother 10 mother sucking toes down. You dropped out of school. You put your life on hold. You put your full name out there. You exposed who you are so that you could stand up for your mother. And so I just want to tell you, this is what a real daughter is supposed to be like. This is what a real daughter is made of. And guess what? Miss Outlaw raised her. Okay. So if Miss Outlaw was such a horrible woman, then how the fuck did Camille end up so wonderful and in college and trying to get her life? Please explain to me, Allie's Army, how did Camille end up so intelligent and such a wonderful soul if Miss Outlaw was such a demon and doing all? Y'all sound crazy as hell, okay? Because this is this is an example of what she was trying to do. And Camille is the exact, and I hate to put you like this, Camille, but you are the poster child of what a daughter is supposed to be when her mother raises her from birth until she, you know what I'm saying, moves out of the house. And your
Yeah.
sister Tori is the example of what happens to a wild ass, rambunctious, rebellious teen who don't want to listen to their mama, who want to run the street, is fast, want to be with boys, want to smoke, want to do all this other kind of shit. Now, Tori is the prime example, is the worst example of what can happen to you if you drop out of school and don't get your education. And not only that, the worst thing ever happened. A predator got her hands on this woman's child. That is the scariest thing that could ever happen to a mother. Ever.
That's true.
So again, thank you so much for standing by your mother. Okay, you're doing the right thing. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Fuck the
Thank
world.
you.
It's all about your mother.
Thank
And I
you.
just wanted to ask you, I'm an only child, so I can't understand a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have the reference for it. But
Right.
I just want to know, when was the last time you actually spoke to Tori?
The last time,
Like had a conversation, sister to sister.
oh my God. Um, it's been,
So
it's been,
basically, the alley camp calls her alley Carter, and the people that's kind of leaning toward the mother side calls her Tori, because that's her real name. So I want y'all to keep that in mind, so you can tell what side you're on, because you call her Tori. Because I have talked to people offline, and they was like, Tori did this, Tori. I'm like, who are they talking about? Is that one of the sister name? I'm a little slow. You got to break it down to me like a 5-year-old. I'm just trying to understand all this. But she right, though.
oh, it's been a while. It's been a while. I can't even
I don't know
remember.
what kind of service she has on her phone.
Okay, and I just want to say to this to you. If you could Cause they watching right now. They've been watching all day. That's why they ain't went live and all that. Shelly is trying to get her is writing in that goddamn notepad, and crayons and markers and shit for your sister to read later on. Once we, you know what I'm saying, once we're done with the live. But what they don't realize is we can go live all motherfucking day on this bitch. We do this. We'll go from platform to platform. We'll go to TikTok. We'll jump over like we. Y'all got the right ones this time, okay? But I just want to know, like, what do you have to say to your sister, Tori Outlaw, right now? Because she listening.
Just say that shit. Just say it. However you feel.
Don't hold back.
Get
Just
yourself
tell
a
her
minute.
exactly how you feel.
You give yourself a second. Cause that white motherfucking devil and your sister, just breathe for a second and say what the fuck you feel. Cause fuck both of them.
Mama.
Got an ass whooping coming if you ask me.
Go on, mama.
For my
Mama
sister
say
Tori,
knock you out. So I'm going to.
what I remember about you is that you funny. You always did stupid stuff to make me laugh. You know, we always tell each other jokes. I mean, our humor is just terrible throughout the family. And I don't see that in the videos. I don't see it. I don't see you being happy. I don't see the bubbly, laughing, humorous, outgoing, outspoken, smart. I don't see it. You're not happy. You're not healthy. You're not mentally prepared for anything.
Mentally.
And that's what I see in those videos. And all of that, that's what I miss. I miss that about my sister. I miss that
Mentally.
about you. And I don't see it. Where you got all these horrific stories, I don't know. I don't know. But I know you had dreams and goals for yourself because you would always tell us. I know the main thing is you always wanted to be a dancer. So you would dance all around the house. I don't care where, but you would just dance, just break out in a dance. But I do miss my sister. I miss her. And wherever this ends, I just hope nothing but the best for you. And I just hope you get help. I just really do. But I am angry about what you've done. I'm angry about the lies you've told. You know how we were raised to be. And this is not what mom raised you to be. You are better and higher than this. And that lady that you with, she is destroying everything about you. Your heritage, everything about you, she's destroying it. And it's not cool at all. It's not cool. So I wish nothing
Yeah,
but
because
the
I don't
best
think.
for her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say thank you for that, and I really just think that people don't understand. It's not just Miss Outlaw that is in pain. Tori has 5 other sisters, y'all. 5. She has 5 sisters. I'm sure that love her, even the ones that's tripping. Okay, at the end of the day, they're family, and that will never change. To Allie or Tori or whatever the fuck you calling yourself, talking about Tori is dead. No, okay, Tori is well and well, she ain't well, but she is very much so alive. Okay,
Yeah.
and we trying to pull that out of you. You are not Allie Leilani Carter. That is not who you are, Tori. You're not that person. That person doesn't even exist. That person is a character that this bitch then made up. She done made up a whole goddamn fake ass family with the drugged out grandmama, okay? The hillbilly man mama counselor goddamn wife Shelly, and Allie, your dumb ass is the child of the family. Ain't that a bitch? Tori, you are
Facts.
not that person.
Can I say
Wake
something
up.
real quick? And I appreciate Money Mo. Hey, Keimil, I just wanted to ask you because we heard a lot about what Tori has said, aka Ali, about her childhood. Can you tell us a couple moments from when y'all was like kids that you can remember that was like fun of y'all's childhood, like maybe going out playing in the park, climbing trees, Do you have any like memories like that of you and Tori?
Well, her graduation, um, she had took a picture of all of us, and she said something real crazy. It was something real funny, and we just bust out, and she just took the picture as we were laughing. Um, but that was I mean, a lot of, me as her older sister, I would, constantly look after her, make sure but, we played at the park, or, we watched a favorite TV show we like to watch. One of them was The Proud Family. We watched that, stuff like that. And just, she'll tell me about her day, our day when at school, or I'll tell her about my day. Just that sisterly bond, you know, catching up on the day, or whatever, however she was feeling, she would tell me. But I mean, I just felt like it was, daily normal things that we would do together. But I mean, those are the good times that I remembered about her. I know for me, she grew up really, we grew up fast. We grew up really, really fast. So
It's a good thing she doesn't have a video on, because that would have been too much signal going through.
Yeah, time
Because
flies. Time flies and it's flying the fuck by. It's flying the fuck by, Tori. You're
Miss Outlaw
wasting
is talking
precious
too.
time. I'm telling you, your mother is not gonna be here forever, girl. She not gonna be here forever. You better take advantage of the fact that she's still here, and you better make this shit right, because you think your ass got mental issues now. If you don't clear this shit up before the day that God calls your mother home, there really will be no fucking hope for you. Real talk. Because that shit's gonna haunt the fuck out of you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
For some reason,
yeah, but I mean,
yeah, if you have I don't know, Verizon, AT&T,
Lagging out.
and
Come
stuff
back
like
up.
that, you wouldn't be having all these clicks and clocks and clocks and clicks. If you're on a Wi-Fi or got a good signal, and to be honest, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's true. If you got some type of Boost Mobile or some Kmart special, Walmart, new phone service, the signal is not good. It's not good enough to do what you're doing. So that speaks volume to me. All this cutting in and out and bloop, bloop, bloop. And they're allowing this to happen, man. I mean, God dang. It's funny how they allow certain things to happen on these YouTube channels, but you can't eat or drink or play with your cord on the channel.
Miss Outlaw, Keimil. I don't know what it is. The connection today is just crappy. Back up. I could drop my number in the private
and I think
chat.
Kulu, I'm not saying he is or not. He might be on using Wi-Fi. I don't know, man. I don't because it's going through if you're using StreamYard, it's going through a network from the website. So I don't know.
I don't want everybody having my number and shit.
And
it's come back up, and I'll drop it in the private chat, and they can give me a call so that we can just play it over the phone.
All right.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. See, man, this should be crazy, man. And I don't know if Money Mo dropped off, but and shout out to them. Like I said, we'll get them back up. Y'all go up and check it out.
Is that
okay? All right. Let me. Nick, if you would mute up.
Keimil, go ahead, baby. Let them know who you are and how old are you.
hello everyone. My name is Keimil. I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 this June. I'm the oldest of my sisters and to my mom. As far as my sister Tisha, you know that we were raised in the same household with the same structure rules of going to school, working, and being somebody in the world. What you, Tori, did and is still continuing to do, and even Jada, It's unbelievable for you to sit here and say that you were abused, and we were not. None of us was abused. We were disciplined, but not abused.
So the way they saying it is, it maybe it's three sisters saying it. I don't know. Allie's side getting real strong because the mother saying, don't forget the other one. Like she's saying it too, but she ain't coming out and saying it yet. You gotta read between those lines too. Mama said don't leave the other one out because she's saying things also, or she done the things and was bad. You got three bad daughters.
You know, Ma had rules for us. We couldn't dress a certain way. We couldn't hang out with a certain crowd of people, of kids. We couldn't do things that would destroy us. And you knew that. But for you to go on another platform and lie like that, there's no way to mend anything with you.
Not at all.
Nothing. And I'm telling you right now, as your oldest sister, there's nothing for you even to say that I've done things to you and Tori. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. You know I've not did anything to you. Mom has not did anything to you. You know that. But to have that in your mind, a story like that in your mind, you and Tori, and release it like that to lie is unbelievable. I'm hearing it and seeing it. You guys did this so much to the point where I had to drop out of
Well,
college.
she's in the comments right now. Do you want her to come up here?
Yeah, of course.
Tell her come
Here
on.
we go.
Okay,
Of course.
Keisha, here go the link right here for you, Keisha. Nick, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you. I'm gonna go
Here
ahead
we
and drop
go.
down, and I'll
Okay.
let her just go ahead and come up here. Then, yeah, and just we just do it like
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
All
and I
right.
just give it. That's what I was telling her earlier. That's why I was like, I wanted to see what she was talking about.
Yeah,
And
let's
ask
see
all
what
this
you're
stuff.
about.
Oh, here we
So
go.
cool.
Both sisters.
Because I dropped this fucking video
Oh
on your
my
ass.
God.
Well, is it a way that your daughter can, begin talking to her? Because I
The
don't want you
mother,
to be upset.
the part and I'm trying to not listen to this part of the mother. I want to be on the mother's side. I'm thinking that the mother did not abuse them. She just disciplined them to try to raise her kids right. But you're not doing that right now when you say, yeah, let me drop this mother video on your ass. You sound like you talking to somebody in the street. You're not talking to a daughter or a son. You straight gangster. You sound like you're in a gang talking to another gang member. That's what it sounds like to me. That's not parenting. That is not parenting. Look at this. Listen to this.
Give it,
Watch
that's what I was
this.
telling her earlier. That's why I was like, I wanted to see
Look.
what she was talking about,
Yeah,
and
let's
ask
see
all
what
this
you're
stuff.
about.
Okay, so cool.
Because I dropped this fucking video on your ass.
Well, is it a way
Maybe
that
she
your
talking to
daughter
Shelly.
can, begin talking to her? Because I don't want you to be upset and stuff and all that. I don't want
Sounds good. She could go ahead. Let her speak. Let her speak, world. Because
Okay.
I just like I got proof of what I was to Tori, I got proof of what I was to her. And she already lied. Over on the other.
So you got two daughters that lied on the mother. Lord have mercy, boy. I can't
Like I
wait
said,
till
y'all
the
go check
movie
King
come
World's
out.
platform for the rest of that. I'm gonna fast forward until when Keimil comes back on, and she has a pretty fun conversation with the panel with King World.
People that are in the chat that aren't all the way caught up, y'all got to catch up. Y'all can't expect to come over. Is on King World's channel. If you work and you work in a warehouse or you work where you ain't got to talk to people, you can play that and you can get through your whole damn shift for a couple days listening to that. And I promise you, you won't have no more questions. But stop this bullshit in the chat and your little smart ass remarks. If you haven't even watched the whole damn interview, you make yourself look stupid. So let's go.
Exactly. And before, as I'm finding it now, is people got to understand something too. And we tried to tell this to Miss Outlaw and Keimil last night. There's a certain group of content creators that are going to be pushing Keisha, and there's reasons for that, right? This goes all the way back to like the Jag sector and the troll farm and the whole non like that, right? And people got to understand what's really going on and what's the purpose of bringing, we got Keimil back up, Keisha to the forefront and trying to promote her story. And as Outlaw hit the scene the first day, the Allie Carter situation hasn't been the same, and y'all all noticed that. And we're in the process of bringing Shelly down. Shelly, they know about Shelly. The police know exactly who Shelly is, her kidnapping, all that shit. Like, it's only a matter of time before she gets in handcuffs.
Damn.
And you got this Keisha story that's here to distract from us actually apprehending Shelly and bringing Tori back into the care of the Outlaw family so they can take her to a hospital, get her help, take her to a mental facility, do everything they can to detox and get her back to what she was.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But at this point, is pushing lies. And like I said, as we got Keimil back on the panel, Keimil, can you hear us?
All right.
hear you.
All right. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
All right. Is go ahead and say what you want to say. I'm gonna figure out how to drop my phone number to you real quick.
All you
so
gotta
that
do
you
is hit her
can
with
just
an
give me a call,
email and then
okay?
email it
Once we
to her.
figure this out.
Okay.
That's simple.
I appreciate my mom appreciate you guys picking our story up and looking more into it. Because it's been going on for a very long time. And we really appreciate it. It's very for us to even talk about it is very hard. It's sensitive to us right now, and we're trying to move forward with all of it's going on. But again, we really appreciate how you guys picked up our story.
We appreciate y'all for standing
We
up.
appreciate y'all for real. That's what we
Mhm.
appreciate. We appreciate y'all because yo crazy, I'm sorry to say, but your crazy ass sister been out here running the damn muck with these white women for the last
Yeah.
4 years with this
Yeah.
crazy ass shit. And she ain't had nobody buck up against her. She ain't had nobody give her no real questions except for Stu Peterson's stupid ass over there asking her, did she sleep with Joe Biden? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, all
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
just
Oh
crazy.
my
Yeah.
God.
It's I mean, the things that we seen that she was saying is just like you coming up with a really, really good story because that is not true. That none of it at all is true. And
And
it's
then the
just
And then the
wow.
way your sister came at melanated women yesterday, like Tori, boy, you think y'all was looking out the windows and peeping out the blinds and shit before. I bet your ass really is looking out them damn blinds or the damn taped up blanket y'all got in that whack
Yeah, and
ass
they praying
room.
about it too. And they praying about
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Shit, saying all of that fuck shit about melanated women, and you think ain't nobody
Wow.
gonna recognize your ass in a QT gas station or some shit someday? Shit, your ass is tripping, Tori. You better stop that shit, letting that white woman write that script for you so that you can end up possibly getting your ass whooped.
Facts.
You better start using some damn
Facts.
common sense, because just like Miss Outlaw said in that video when the police was there, Shelly, coward, redneck, hillbilly ass, was just standing there up
Facts.
against the wall. She didn't give a damn. She just wanted the footage to see what the police was gonna do to her daughter.
That was
That's
messed
what
up.
they
Yeah.
want. They just
Oh
want
yeah.
donations
Yeah,
and
that's
money.
messed up. And I didn't like, and I'm gonna say this in daggone on every video. I didn't like the fact that I didn't like the fact the way the adopted mother, whatever her name, Shelly, was talking to the police. You cussing the police out, calling them names. You don't call the police. You say officer, yes sir, whatever. You can call me Uncle Tom all you want. I don't give a daggone. You let the police. You speak. You let the police know that your parents raised you with some common sense. I ain't saying you gotta kiss they butt. I'm not saying that, but you ain't gonna sit there. The part I don't like is when he was searching the car, the dog walked around, it's a gang of them. It's them against you. You ain't got no weapons, but you got all this mouth, like that helps. And the police officer grabbed the Bible, and the mother said out of her mouth, y'all go look at it. You may not want to touch that, it'll burn you. That's the Bible. Why would you say that to a human being? Forget the police. who are you to say that this Bible is going to burn you? And who don't know what that means? What's your meaning behind saying that? Somebody that want to be a mommy. And what make it so bad is Ali said in that same video, she used the race card. Is it because I'm black? And that police officer looked at her like, what did you just say? And he was the nicest police officer out there. And she almost tried to pull them words back. She ain't never say nothing about no race card after that. Because she knew she was wrong saying that. Little girl, you the only black person out here. We ain't doing this because you black. We doing this because this is our job. This is our job. That's why they was doing it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if they was targeted, that's on a whole nother level. What difference does it make? The police did what they had to do to the fullest extent that they could do it, and they leave. Didn't even give them a ticket. Y'all gave them a warning ticket. So if I was targeting you and I didn't like you, especially the way you talked to me, I would have gave you a ticket with a fine on it. Get some money out of you. You want to talk trash? Here's your fine. Now go take it up in the court buildings. Now you got to drive all the way back out here to go to court or pay the fine. You want to be ugly? I can be ugly too. But I gave you a warning. So y'all need to think about this stuff, man. Read between the lines. Miss Allie Carter, be smarter than that if you want help or you want attention. Make up your mind. Do you want help or do you want attention? Because right now, Uncle Mike is going to flip on you. I want to know if you want attention or do you want help? Because it's clear that the whole world, even the people that's on your side, know you need help. The people that's against you know you need help. So no matter what, everybody knows you need help. And that part is up to you. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. All of y'all put it in your pipe and smoke it. Piss me off, man. You got 5 hours. This thing is 5 hours long. And we already did an hour.
That's it.
Yeah.
And she's a sick ass.
I can't take no more of this, man. You can't even get your point across without using all that nasty words. Y'all ain't got no, oh my God. A little bit more, man. A little bit more. I can stomach.
Ban her from court. I ain't never heard of no shit like that
Oh,
in my
yeah.
entire life. And then this bitch really want us to believe that then CPS released Tori to you. Girl, get the fuck out of here. They called you a predator, Shelly. CPS called you a predator, and you even admitted it. So what the fuck else is there to talk about?
Yeah.
Allie's army is done. Okay, y'all are done. You've been exposed. So apologize, try to get your motherfucking money back, and move on.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Hey, Keimil, I dropped my number a few minutes ago. I don't know if you got it. It's in the private chat, Money Mo. If you can look at the chat that says with the lock on it, on the button, click on that, and that's my number, Money Mo. You can save that too.
What you said with the lock on it? I don't see it. Oh, okay, I see it.
So you see the message button or symbol, Keimil?
Oh, I see
All
it.
right,
I see it.
They giving out numbers and stuff. So yeah, I need to edit this video and get my number off of it because this one gonna go kind of viral. I just don't have time for everybody. Uncle Mike, this really is your number. Yeah, that's my real cell phone number. But we're gonna bleep that out, I guess, because my editors and stuff, they say this boy is crazy. So yeah. Anyway, man, no matter what, I think we all can use a little help. I know Uncle Mike can. God dang, man. And it's funny how people pick and choose what is allowed and what's not allowed up on these platforms, man. And it's funny, man. So I shout out to all the people that's running these YouTube channels, King Wurld and Kulu. I think they doing the best job they can do. You know, it ain't their fault that people cell phones is cutting in and out. It ain't even the person's cell phone that's cutting in and out. Hell, you pay for something that should work, right? That's the world I live in. if you pay for something, it should work. You know, I didn't buy the phone thinking that I'm gonna be doing these type of chats, and I need a phone for chatting. Oh, well, this ain't gonna do it for you. You need this one. A little more money. It's all about money. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Y'all let me know, man. No matter what, if you for Adderley, if you think she lying, if you for the mom, think she lying, I think they all need help. They need help to sit down and talk and work this thing out. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. This is sad, man. Peace out. This is some sad stuff right here.